Jonathan Shaw, Entrepreneur Esquire. In today's video, I want to talk a little bit about how to start advertising. What's the most cost-effective way for you to start advertising now to start feeding your family a little bit later once you start as a new attorney, new business owner. So I'm going to roll this intro and we'll get on with the video. Okay, so the thing I'm going to say in the next few seconds, basically you can just listen to it and then turn off the video. The most effective way to start advertising, the most cost-efficient way, the most bang for your buck to start advertising is set up a Facebook page, a business Facebook page, not a personal profile, business Facebook page under your firm's business name. Start putting some content on there, sharing some news stories in your area of law, putting some videos of you on there, and learn how to boost posts, or in other words, run Facebook ads. Literally, like, turn off the video and go do it. If you want to keep watching, that's cool, but like, that's it. That is the secret sauce that I've used to get going. And just to let you know, okay, so I opened my firm July 2017. And I'll give you just a couple numbers that I remember. But July 2017, it was myself and a receptionist. I made $200 that month, nothing else. I'm proud of it because the next month, $8,000. The next month, $12,000. And from there, I don't even remember. Again, just to throw some money out there, some numbers. I think my best month so far, because I just haven't been crazy pushing it, has been, I broke $80,000, bringing in $80,000 in 1 month. Now, I think that was too much, and I've backed off since then, kind of turning the dial to bringing in clients and to leave clients. Okay, but that was quick for me. It was super quick. The second month that I had my firm open, I was able to pay my bills and pay myself some money and all that, right? And it was all because of my strategy on Facebook. And to drill down into it, it's just that. Make a Facebook page, a business Facebook page with your business's profile. Make sure you have a logo, that type of thing. Then put some content on it. Start making some videos yourself. And then what you do is you start to boost posts. When you boost the posts, what you're gonna have to do is go, you're here in YouTube anyway, so look at some other videos on YouTube. But what you're trying to do, to be very specific, is build audience on your Facebook page, okay? So you're not trying to get likes. Like, this isn't what you used to think that Facebook was a long time ago, or Instagram used to be, or that what TikTok is now, or whatever social media thing is. It exists, right? Now, to pull this out of, to extract the lesson here, for those of you that might be watching this in the future, Facebook was just like my timing. 2017, 2018, yeah, I was already getting kind of old for Americans. Americans, like American, I would call them gringos, like whatever, like, because my client base is Hispanic, okay? So I know that its time was maybe a little bit earlier. Facebook was, more popular earlier in the 2000s, but I just hit it right on the nail on the head at the right time with my demographic. So when I say get Facebook and get these things going, whatever social media platform or whatever platform you're using at the time and is popular among your demographic, you go for that, right? That's how you get going fast. A quick example, the 2020 pandemic period where all the businesses were kind of closed down and scared what's going to happen or whatever, I've narrowed in. I looked at my key demographic, a group of people that I wanted to advertise, which was Venezuelans, expats from Venezuela who are seeking asylum in the United States. Then I looked at where are they, what social media platform are they using? Well, knowing the history of the Venezuelan sort of situation, I know that a lot of them were sharing information with each other under the Maduro regime on Instagram, and so now they all have Instagram accounts. And so then I just went heavy on Instagram advertising during that time to get my business through that period of time and expanded my business even further while other businesses were slowing down. Okay, so going back to the beginning, the point is whatever platform, but I would say even today, it's 2020 right now, September 2020, even today, the very first thing I would do is if I woke up this morning and I'm starting another law firm, like from scratch, I would go to Facebook, open up a business Facebook page, get a logo, whatever, find a place to do a logo, even on Canva, it doesn't matter, and then get some content on there, and then start boosting posts with the purpose of building audience. Touching on this point, building audience, the number one thing, right? The reason I think it's important to build audience, I've done all kinds of different advertising over the years. The very first advertising I started to do was like on radio, like on live Spanish-speaking radio in the city of Denver on the AM channels, where they would do a call-in show and they would call in and ask about immigration stuff, right? Here's the thing that I learned though, and I also did TV later on, and I did a lot of news interviews between it must have been 2014 and 2017 in Denver, all the time with Univision mostly and a lot with Telemundo. The thing that I like about Facebook advertising or social media advertising is that when you build audience, that audience stays. So right now, as of today, I think that I'm pushing 30,000 likes on my Facebook page for Intermountain Attorneys or Intermountain Immigration. You can look it up and check out where I'm at. You know what I mean? But the thing is, that is sort of like the money that I put into advertising, and then I get a person out there who clicks like. It's the 2020 version of handing out my business card. I literally haven't handed out business cards. Like, I don't even use them anymore. People ask for them, and I'm like, oh, I don't have one, but can you look me up on social media? Like, that's how I do it, because the thing is, the business card's going to get lost. Like, what do you do with business cards? I drop them on the floor, throw them away, or lose them. I don't know. But if I like somebody on Facebook, then they're there. Does that make sense? The cool part about that is, let's say there's some, I don't know, a pandemic, and your business is running out of money to advertise. So what do you think you might be able to do if you have no money to advertise? Oh, I can go to my Facebook page where I have 30,000 followers and advertise to 30,000 people for free, right? Not even a paid ad, just for free, putting it in front of the people that have already followed me as part of my community, as part of my audience that I've built up. Do you start to see, do you start to grasp the concept? If you pay $1,500 for TV commercials, it's one is going to run around the news or like the prime time or whatever during the day, and you're on some channel or whatever. That's, nobody's hitting like. In fact, what they're doing when your TV commercial is on the TV, they're looking at their phones because they don't want to watch the commercials during their show, right? Isn't that what you do? Okay, but if you are the guy, some commercials there, but you're the guy on their phone that they're looking at, and they're going to hit like, you've got another follower, another addition to your audience that, push comes to shove, you can advertise to for free, or at least you're always relevant in their feed. Okay, obviously some people can unlike things and they can, you know, leave your page and like whatever, and that happens. I have a good number of that, you know, a few people do that every month, and so I have more people coming into my sort of my Facebook page and becoming a follower than leaving each month. But it's built up over 3 years, and so I'm averaging about 10,000 new followers a year, and I haven't put a lot of money into it, right? And so that's your number one move. If you want to have a number one move to start advertising, start finding clients, that's it. Okay. Seriously, take my advice on it. It's done a lot for me. And we'll talk about other little strategies and other little advertising things as we move on. I think that's one of my strong suits. It's one of the things that I really, really like. But just to keep this video simple and not just go out off on tangents. Number one move, day one, to start up your firm, business Facebook page, get a logo on there, start putting some content on there, start boosting those posts, and search up some YouTube video, there's millions of them out there, on how to get more followers on Facebook through advertising. Literally like $3, I think, I don't know, $5 a day, whatever the minimum is right now. You can put in a few bucks. Like, instead of buying your sandwich at lunch or whatever, let's say you're like that low on cash, go on a diet, I don't know, eat some cereal or something for lunch, and then use the money you would have used to go out to lunch, put it into Facebook, and you're going to gain 10 followers. You're going to gain 15 followers, and then you're going to start to get some traction. Okay, I'll talk about some other hacks on social media to start getting in there and getting some advertising done, but this is your number one move to start.